Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another Jacob's Clash episode. We are back in the humble abode, back to the freezing cold. It is snowing outside here in Kansas, so a little bit of a shock going from Florida to Kansas. But we're back, and it is the best time of the year in Clash of Clans. And why is that? It's because of this Hammer Jam event right here. And they're doing on top of it right here with a 4 times star bonus as well. So if there's any time to play Clash of Clans, it's right now. Every single one of you, including myself, better be grinding for the next 12 days and 11 hours. And I think we all know, and I talked about in my previous episode, what happens after that 12 days. Town Hall 16. So I'm really looking forward to that. But what's the perfect account to be on during this Hammer Jam event is, well, this Fix That Rush account, right? We have 3 builders available. I actually just right off camera, right prior to the starting, I started this Town Hall. I don't know why I didn't do that on camera, but we are getting that to 5 stars. We're not going to Town Hall 14. Don't worry, we're not rushing again. But that is going to, that's the best defense in the game, right? We are maxing it out completely. And then off camera a little bit over here, as you can see, my E-Drags are just a little bit higher level. They are level 3 right now. And I think I'm tired of using power potions, right? I'm tired of using my raid weekend medals and whatnot. I think we might as well just do this. It's really unfortunate. I don't think this Hammer Jam event works for the laboratory, which is kind of sad, to be honest, because I don't think an E-Drag would take 16 days and 8 million for level 4, right? So I think this is still full price, but let this be the final full price thing we do in the next 11 days or so, and that'll get our E-Drags to max level. And now we can continue going back and upgrading those miners and other units for our Queen Charge Hybrid. But we've been using the E-Drags for the last couple weeks, and I was just tired of using all of our medals on the power potion, right? We only get around 800, 900 per week in this clan, and it was draining around 450 medals every single week. And see right there, I know my face cam's in the way over there. But another thing that we have done, look at our clan go 100,000 participation in clan games. I have done 300 out of 4,000. Maybe in this time where I'm grinding, probably off camera, I will do these clan games. I have done it on my Let's Play account. It should be somewhere in there. There you go. Number 14 finish. But look at all of these individuals that have finished. 20 out of the 50 people have completely finished. And 41 people have at least done it a little bit. So they have 11 more hours to get some stuff done. But super active clan, so I appreciate everyone in the clan. Obviously, the war win streak, it got busted again, right? But let's go to Classic. It's like we're winning every other now, which is kind of odd, right? But we're still just farming up that XP, right? A lot of people are upgrading their heroes, and by warring every single day, it's a lot for people, right? Especially if we are upgrading those heroes. But as I scroll on over here, we are level 5 now. Donation upgrade plus war bonus extra loot. We're getting so close to a level 6. If we do win this next war, we will get to level 6. It's not great, but a little bit extra treasury storage never hurt anyone, right? So that's basically where we're at. So with this super boost, you know, at 50% off of everything and 50% time off everything, what's our goal on this account right now? I think the main priority should be walls, right? Walls are always the most annoying thing to do, along with that hero upgrades, I think, right? The Dark Elixir is just a little bit cheaper, so we might as well do that, right? Our core defenses, I guess we could do, right? Like this Inferno is only 1.5 million, and this, wow, a level 6 Inferno is only 2.6 million. That's kind of crazy. So I think we're going to just be doing more of the same pretty much. But I think heroes aren't a bad move, right? Especially because, look, this level 23 queen upgrade only takes 2 days versus that 4-day upgrade. So we could kind of grind out a lot of hero upgrades in the next 11 or so days. Another great tip I would suggest is if you do have builder potions, right now is the perfect time to use those builder potions because, well, the upgrades are already shorter, right? So you want to use them as quickly as possible. I actually don't know a better time when to use this book would be either, right? I'm going to use this right now. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! We have maxed out our Town Hall 13. And the next upgrade, as we see, goes to Town Hall 14. That's kind of crazy. Does that mean... is this half the time? There's no way an actual upgrade time to Town Hall 14 is like 20 days, right? I don't know. That seems absurdly long to me. But maybe. I haven't gone to Town Hall 14 in a while, or I think I've used books in the past anyways. But now, let's go in and do a live attack. This is what the army looks like. As we can see, we did get those E-Drags up to level 3. They're going to level 4. But let's just do it, right? We have the 4x star bonus, so we don't really care that much about loot. Here we go. This is good loot anyways. But it's going to be the same little premise. We're going to start with the king and queen and royal champion on one side. I even like throwing down the baby dragon for support over there. And then on the opposite side, I place one Coco Loon. Coco Loon just means the loon that I'm basically testing for the black mine. And then one E-Drag behind. Alright, as these guys are funneling out, I'd love if this royal champion would go in here and destroy these 2 air defenses. Then we will continue to go in with the rest of our E-Drags. I'm throwing this Seeking Shield right there. And this looks good to me. Now we are sending in all of these balloons in a wall right here. These E-Drags right behind. In goes the Warden. We are going to use the Warden ability right here. Rage here, Rage here. And we are going to send in the Blimp on this far side. I am going to freeze the single Inferno. I am going to freeze the Sweeper, right? And then we are just raging up these bad boys to go into the base, hopefully. So we are running out of steam a little bit here, it looks like. These E-Drags are getting quite distracted, but hopefully it'll be enough, right? E-Drags, yes, the chain went kind of crazy there. The Super E-Dragon, the level 6 E-Dragon, is doing some work in there. I do have one more Rage. Doesn't look like it's going to have enough steam. But with these level 1 E-Drags I've been using the past couple days, it was so much worse, right? I know the spell placement probably could have been a little bit better, but I'm not too concerned about a 2-star with E-Drags, right? It's not bad. I'm not the greatest attacker of them. Our heroes are low level. It was a fairly maxed out Town Hall 13. More important thing is we are 1 3-star away from getting a 4x star bonus, which is 2.6 million, which we saw could automatically upgrade one of our Infernos. So I say, shoot, let's just go in, let's find an easier base, and let's just 3-tap it, right? We're gonna do this. I got an itchy nose again. 500,000 each. No. This is an easy base. I love how I just turned away 500,000, and now I'm gonna go for this Town Hall 12. But think of it more like this base is worth 2 million loot, right? So let's do the same premise over here. Our king and queen should survive just a little bit longer this time, along with our royal champion. Going in, we're going to get some good E-Drag value up here. I forgot the Coco Loon. Looks like we got kind of lucky there. I'm going to place an early Rage over there as well. And the royal champion is dying to that enemy king, which is kind of frustrating. But we got some good value right there. Now this E-Drag is walking over, we can place these other E-Drags right in here. This Siege will go in here for support, and we're going to use this Warden ability in a second. We're going to use it right now so these balloons get some greater value. And in goes the first Rage. I am freezing right here. Again, this is a Town Hall 12, so this should be crushed. But we are flying through this space. I'm going to place another Rage right here. E-Drags, the one thing I will say is they are super satisfying, right? When that chain does hit, especially a Rage chain, and it literally just destroys 5 defenses in a row. Yeah, I like that. Watch this one. Shoo! That was pretty cool. We can see we have 1, 2, 3. We have like a ton of E-Drags left over. So, not too shabby. So, we're going to go back to the home base here after these E-Drags finish it up. And we're going to spin some loot, right? We obviously want to save 1 builder, and I'd recommend everyone to save 1 builder so you can automatically max out your walls, right? Other than that, wow, this raid was a lot closer than it probably should have been. Shows I'm not very good at E-Drags, but Again, a 3-star is a 3-star, and this raid was worth 2.5 million loot. That is another suggestion. If you guys want to push right now during this 4 times star bonus, it's a perfect time, right? Because the higher you are in leagues, the higher star bonus is going to be. So for example, on my main account where I am in like Titans 1 or Legends League or something like that, I get like 5 million, which is absurd, right? And that could really help your progression as a lower town hall as well, the higher you push. So now looking back at this, we do have the gold pass as well, and it is maxed out. So we do have the 20% boost here plus the 50% boost there. So does that mean we get a 70% boost overall? I don't really know, to be honest. But let's collect this right here. That's not that much loot, right? But it'll be enough loot to get these 4 builders going. So let me click this little icon right here. I love how I'm clicking on my left monitor. You're playing on the right monitor, Jacob. What do we want to upgrade? Obviously, I talked about heroes. Heroes would not be a bad option. I think, obviously, I really want to upgrade these Infernos as well. And we have the loot, right? So let's do 1 Inferno right here. Let's do another Inferno right here. That's absurd. We just upgraded 2 Infernos for like 3 million right there. And we have 2 builders left over. I want to save 1 builder, right, for those walls. Let's see, just for example, if we did this chain of walls, only 1.3 million. That is crazy. So right now is the time not to use those wall rings, right? We want to save those wall rings if all possible. I'm gonna do that little chain right there because why not? I really kind of wish if you have the runes right now as well. Right now is the perfect time to use some runes. Don't have any runes available right now. That's why it's gonna be important for me to go in here and finish this up so we can go and claim this gold rune plus this Book of Fighting, because my game plan is to use that Book of Fighting right away on these E-Drags that we just started right here in the next like 15 hours when that ends up. And we'll be in business, right? We'll have max E-Drags for this awesome event. But let's go finish up the video by, I guess, just upgrading. What do you guys want? My Royal Champion or continue upgrading my Queen? If we could just max out our Royal Champion, that'd be pretty sweet, right? 161,000 for our Royal Champion. For some reason, again, that just seems kind of expensive. There's no way the Royal Champion costs 320,000, right? I'm starting to think that heroes are not included in this. So maybe my suggestion earlier with no heroes is kind of a no-go, right? Focus on all the buildings. The reason why it's 2 days and 36,000, Jacob, is because it's a level 23 queen, right? She's super low level. Unless, again, I'm going crazy here, but 320,000 for a Royal Champion level when you can only hold 300,000? Yeah, I was completely wrong, guys. So actually do not upgrade those heroes. So we're actually going to stay away from them at the moment because, well, we're not getting any extra usage out of that, right? So we want to upgrade other things. So like the Spell Factory, for example. Wow, the recall spell seems so pointless to me. I know a lot of you guys might like the recall spell, but it is not for me. So I guess let's go in here. I know I keep getting distracted, but let's just upgrade an Expo to end the video. Should we get this Expo to level... Wow, did I blunder again? Gosh darn it, guys. I spent everything, so we're not doing an Expo. I'm all over the place. Let's go in here and upgrade... Scroll in here. We can do an Expo. Level 2 Expo for 640,000. Skadoosh right there. We have 4 million left over for all of these walls. Let's do it, right? 960,000 there. 400,000 there. 1 million there. We're going to call that good, right? We'll do all this off camera. Next time, hopefully, I check in with this account. These walls will all be white. They'll all be this blue color. I don't really know how far we're going to get, but we have 12 days to grind as much as possible on all of our accounts. Unfortunately, it's finals week coming up like next week, but Clash, right? Clash of Clans, baby. All right, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've been Jacob as always. More daily Clash of Clans content coming tomorrow. Have a great night. I've been Jacob. Goodbye.